So Thrawn's one of the most relevant people right now in the Mandoverse. He's being set up to kind of be the heir to the Empire, and he is most likely the main villain of the Mandoverse since he is kind of the big focus, with the main plot line kind of being the New Republic versus the remnants of the Empire. So we're seeing stuff like Thrawn being mentioned in The Mandalorian. At least he's somewhat involved with the remaining leaders of the Empire, as well as a huge threat in Ahsoka. So we get to see him kind of be the main villain of that show. And we kind of knew that he would be the main villain of some of this stuff and that he would live through the Ahsoka show, since that is more of a show to focus on setting up the Mandoverse movie. But we get to see him getting away and setting himself up with the mysterious cargo, allying up with the Night Sisters, and we can kind of tell he's sticking around. So Thrawn is, though, a really in-depth character. If you've read the books, you get to see a lot of different personality traits that expand upon him. They do a lot of character development. And his book trilogy that I've done a review on, check that out. It's actually canon. And he's got some non-canon stuff that you can pull from Legends as well. So there's lots of lore that you can pull from and character development. And with Timothy Zahn even being a consultant on some of these, he is very much so likely going to be a big character that we're going to be able to just see expand constantly. And so he is kind of the main villain in Ahsoka, and they do actually mention one of his books, Heir to the Empire. They actually say that he is the heir to the Empire in that show.
About Thrawn's return as heir to the Empire.
So we get to see, a lot of hints towards this kind of stuff. So you can kind of tell that, yeah, he is going to be the main guy in some of this stuff. But yeah, he's a big player in the Mandoverse, so we're going to see him become a big player, or if not the main villain, because he's kind of the last guy in the Empire that's left that's really big. There's some minor people that we see, like in the Mandoverse. We see a couple of different versions, or a couple of different people who are the leaders, and then they name drop Thrawn, so we see some of the other people, but Thrawn is like the main guy and one of the smartest people in the Empire, even before it fell. So he'll probably be the main person that you get to see do everything and run the whole thing. And with Dave Filoni, who is very, very specific about who he picks and brings into the Mandoverse.
Yeah, I could create a new guy, sure. But what about Thrawn? Thrawn is great. Thrawn is a character we all know. Thrawn has a lot of credibility. So then you ask yourself, is it right to use him? And can we use him in a way that's similar to the books?
He's very particular about who he picks and puts in there. But I think definitely Thrawn is sticking around for a while. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any theories about what's going to happen, or just comment, let me know what's going on.